Oh, the colors are going terrible.
Hang on for a little bit. Okay, extend your ankle. Alright, you want to go back for a second? We can go back, No, I mean, I like where you are. I just wanted you to pull this back.
I didn't say it's dorsiflex.
Sorry, okay. Forgot you're one of us.
One of
15.
us.
Extend it. That's right.
One of us.
And that's 35.
Cause I'm out here grinding.
You here, man?
Why am I here?
Why the hell did you come from Hawaii to this place? What is going on, dude?
Being and knowing who you are, which is a short, 31-year-old right-handed
30.
pitcher.
30, player.
What? 30?
Yeah.
Player reflection?
Oh, sorry, they're talking. I was like, no,
No,
I'm
go.
31. You said 30. I'm like, I'm clearly 31.
We're killing
I
two
know.
birds with one stone here.
Okay.
There's no arguing that. Just like you're 5'10", that's a fact.
That's a fact. Arguably 5'11".
Arguably. On Tinder, I'm 6
Can we do two things at once? I think you're pretty talented.
Yeah.
All right, so keep your knee here and keep telling your story, and then I'm gonna make you either go this way or this way.
Okay.
So this is internal, this is external.
Yes.
Okay, hold this here.
So left, external.
Internal.
We're going internal.
All right, pick
I'll
up.
give you external.
It's internal. And that is.
So basically, when you're that size, that small, you have to find ways to increase your output, or else you'll get left behind. So, which was once I was throwing mid-90s is now considered average in the bullpen, back into the bullpen. So you have to find ways in order to enhance your body. I've probably been following Brent for the last 2 years, social media stalking. And it wasn't until this last year where I played with my ex-teammate Cody Hall
Hell
in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, that I got to ask him more questions about Brent and find out more about his methodology of what he's trying to do for his athletes.
Very symmetrical.
All the way. Keep it straight. Keep it straight.
Play the banjo.
This is the source side. So doing that, I decided to go all in this off season, working some jobs to save up money to fly out here to come train with him, so he can, show me how poor my hip mobility is and how well I don't use them, and in hopes that he can tap into my full potential, which is sitting 98, touching 100 consistently, which I know I can do.
70. Which is cool. Update. Victor Black just told us he was 93, 95 in his pen the other day, which is
I heard that.
an old pro guy like you trying to get their shit together. Beep.
An old dog.
We'll see what happens.
Mirror. That's your measure.
I like your story. Keep going. On your stomach.
Face head this way still.
Yeah.
Put that puka
There you go.
You were San Fran?
Yeah, I was drafted in 09 in the 50th round, third to last pick.
Wanna do that one?
You should get a shot underneath.
That's what I was gonna do, but I didn't know how weird that'd be.
That's super
Hey, was
weird.
Bochy there when you were there?
I didn't want to just get up in there and just be
Bruce was there.
I was with him with the Padres.
Yeah.
Freaking big old.
Big old dome. Then I was met his son, Brett. So I was with the Giants
Try to pick this
09 to 2012. I was originally. Are you trying to push it down hard on purpose?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Trying to keep you from cheating.
Okay.
What they telling me to do is
25.
drop my hip.
That's a right.
I'd
So
rather touch you. 25? Right leg.
So my whole life I've been a right fielder, center fielder, leadoff batter, including high school and college. When the Giants took me so long to draft me, they told my scout the reason why they didn't draft me as an outfielder was because they said to the scout that they lost my draft video on draft day. So the only sentence they had on me in college was that I had one of the best arms, if not the best arm in Southern California. So because of that, they would take me in as a pitcher.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at Point Loma University, Point Loma Nazarene University.
Is that California?
Yeah, San Diego, which at the time was NEIA. Now they're D2. So when I got there, I was expecting just to be able to go back and try hitting.
Trunk extension.
But because they had so many outfielders, they wanted to see what I could do as a pitcher. So that rookie season, I think I had like 14 innings, had like a little over a 3, which I thought was pretty good considering that was my first time full-time pitching.
No kidding.
So that next off season, I worked more on being a pitcher rather than just trying to throw as hard as I could and not know where it's going. We had a lot of our guys sign. You know, what do we have?
You're gonna lift your chest off the table. Go.
So I was stuck to extended, and then had to go to short season, and I was their middle relief guy. So I think I ended up compiling like 43 innings, a sub 1.5.
40.
So I thought, wow, like I just showed them I could pitch. I was like 89, 92, just throwing the little sinkers.
Abduction.
Yeah, abduction.
All right, Kiyohi, let's go over here. We're gonna walk outside. We don't need to hear this anymore, do we?
You need my shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
We're gonna go out to the front. Keep telling you, Stowy.
This misses like you have to go to the thing.
Shoulders and all that. I can do that.
What? We're going outside.
Yeah, you're good.
We're out to
We're
the
going to the
facility.
we're going to the big room.
Were you fast, speed-wise? I mean,
It's
not
like
throwing, but running.
I was like a 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, so you're boogieing. Below 7.
Brett puts on for the show so hard. I love it.
So hard. I mean, it's this carefree spirit. I'm just carefree. You want me to tie my shoes?
Can somebody go down about to a 2? Yeah, go to like a 2. There we go, Gary. Thank you, sir.
What? Oh, we're still talking.
It's just awkward to stand. Ren just comes into the middle. He's like,
So then I thought for the first time of being a pitcher, like, oh, statistics matter. I guess the only one they chose to look at was my walks, which was a little bit high. But I thought it didn't matter because I got a double play every time I got a walk. So,
Well, but you probably could hold guys on pretty well, huh?
yeah.
You're probably quick as shit to first.
But I just never need to because I just mixed my holds up.
Yeah.
So I really didn't need to. Just
Just got people out.
You're the kind of dude, my lead would be like 2 feet. I'd be like,
You lefty or righty?
righty.
yeah, but he's so
You
fast.
but it said you had a nasty sinker. That freaking ball was, is that what you're saying? It
Yeah, I
was-
just throwing 2-seamers. They couldn't. I mean, I didn't think it was nasty. It just that was the result I kept getting was a ground ball to the second baseman or shortstop.
See how far your legs go out.
So I thought, I just showed them that I could pitch. And as you're starting to know now, it's not about pitchability
45.
now. Now it's about throwing hard. So when the game evolves, you can either stay the same or evolve with it. So I had to evolve with it. So my first step was going to go see. Stand up? Is that a stand up?
Stand up.
So my first thing was to go to Tom House in 2000. Oh shit! I jumped ahead 2 years. So after that, spring of 12, they said that they didn't see me as a pitcher within a year, big leagues, so they said they'll give me a shot at hitting. So I took that opportunity at hitting. Then they taught me how to play second base and third base at that same time. Ended up hitting, I think, over 300.
Really?
After 2.5 years off from hitting.
Dang.
That next spring, they said they wished they would have started that project earlier of me hitting. And then, of course, I told them, well, yeah, I agree. We should have done that when I was still hitting in college. And then ever since then, I've been pitching in indie ball, trying to get back. I fell off 12 and 13, just going through the motions. 14, I kind of understood that I need to do something different. So for 4 weeks, I went out to USC to train with Tom House. And just in those little bit of time, I gained.
Heels.
Facing this way?
Yeah, right here.
My heels this way. So I went there for
Together.
3 weeks before season. And I gained about a mile or two just doing that. So that off season, I did completely his whole.
You can hit straight.
Can't right now. You're gonna have to.
Come on. Come on.
So strong.
Steven, hold this hip.
Come on, man. I want
Dude,
you to hold me.
he's got phenomenal
Hips
glute.
don't lie. Hips don't lie.
Phenomenal glute activation. I don't know if I can.
Good.
Go ahead.
Come on, Steven.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
He's fighting me.
Now he keeps going.
Gosh, that's a workout.
55.
So I did that off season. Was at 14 off season. I did that.
60. Go the other way. You got more on the left side.
Well, remember this one's the right side that's tight because of that disc.
All right, do it again.
Just in the plane for 15 hours. Sleeping 15 hours.
Oh, you got 60 on both.
Okay.
Helping him torque.
So that off season I did that. Signed with a team in Lincoln, Nebraska. Was only like started the season like 90, 94, and I was just like, I didn't work out this hard for this reason to have just mediocre results. I got released, I had 2 weeks off, and in that 2 weeks I was just lightly throwing, lightly training. My buddy from the Trois Rivières Eagles in the Can-Am League said I have an opportunity to pitch. I said, hey, I'm throwing a little bit harder than you told the guy. And then when I got out there for the rest of the season, I threw nothing lower than 95 miles an hour. So I learned there about overtraining and being in deficit for the first time in my career and how that drastically can affect your output. That time, Eric Gagne used to be. Keep this all straight. Okay. Go ahead. That's strong pitch. Eric Gagne was one of the team owners. Saw me pitch and brought me out to Scottsdale, Arizona to train with him and teach me some things. Then he worked out a bullpen with the Dodgers, and in that bullpen with the Dodgers, I touched up to 98 in the bullpen.
35 internal. 10 external.
So they signed me right thereafter. Went to spring, got the flu 2 days before spring training started, and I was never fully able to recover. Ended up getting a lot of shoulder pain, and it went away just from getting more fluids in me after just having the flu, which I find out is common when you have the flu, is you're not able to recover as fast, and a lot of things can happen. That's all I can go. That left sucks. Went back to indie ball in the Can-Am again. Just being the closer again. Went from there to Sussex. Nothing came. Stayed the same. Throwing hard. And that following year. Shit. Do I keep going?
Yeah. Tell it all.
Off season. So.
Did you drink a lot of milk growing up?
Never. It's a lot of soda. What else do you need?
From Hawaii. Tell them about your legacy growing up in Hawaii.
Oh no.
Your father's.
No, don't. I gotta finish though.
All right.
Okay.
Go.
So, my one buddy, Dave Bach, who owns a recycle bag company called Earthpack, has this baseball facility in the back of his storage facility, his office. and this guy, one of his friends, Bobby Desjardins, who I think is a scout for the Yankees now, called him and said, hey, I got Charlie Huff, and he's working with a guy throwing a knuckleball, but it's raining. Can we come in and use your facility? And he's like, yeah, cool.
I worked with Charlie Huff.
So,
Sit down. Face that way. Sit down. Either way, I don't care. I'll adjust to you. It's your world. We're just living in it.
so he's like, yeah. And then in that meantime,
You're gonna pinch both of them straight back. Pinch your scalp.
okay.
Straight back.
Dave told him, hey, I guess one of Charlie Huff's old times friends, this guy named Larry O'Brien with Full Circle Management, and he's like, hey, are you interested in representing a 30-year-old indie ball player, right-handed pitcher? And of course he's like, oh, of course not. That's why would you ever do that? Then he showed him this highlight video from 15 and 16, and then they decided to take me on because it was so, I don't know, it's worth his time. So then they signed me. I got to stay out with him in Arizona and throw for the Padres, the Angels, and the Rangers. So when that happened, I had to throw for the Rangers, and the Rangers knew that I had other things lined up, so I threw for the Rangers on Friday, Padres on Sunday, Angels on Tuesday. So for the Rangers, I was like 93, 95 in the bullpen. The Angels, I was a little bit slower. That was on Sunday. I was like 91, 93. And then Tuesday with the Padres. And then Tuesday with the Padres, I went up again 92, 94. You know, that is like nothing compared to what you should be in spring training, I guess now. So didn't get any advice from them. Went to play with Lancaster, Pennsylvania in the Atlantic League. That was a fun experience, playing against a little bit better competition, you know, starting ex-major league lineups. Did well, had a 2-8 going into the second to last game of the season. And then I came out, guy gave up a grand slam after me, and I went from a 2-8 to a 3-3-2. But, you know, that's the life of a reliever, a couple bad outings, and that describes your whole year.
I saw Chris Medlin, JP Crawford, we were watching him, and Chris Medlin gave up an inside the park home run to JP Crawford. And I was like, dang.
Yeah.
But it was like the play was they had him gunned at the plate, and then he did like this little slide underneath the catcher's legs, and it became like Sports Center, like not top 10 thing. It was crazy.
So this past off season, just trying to just always recreate yourself. And then I've just been saving up to fly out here from Hawaii to work with Brent to see if he can untap that potential even more. So that's why I'm here.
You're going into this one. Can you hold that right there?
Oh, you're gonna make me jump right now?
Yeah.
Well, I want you to warm up. Sir.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No warm up.
I'm not this spring chicken.
Like you're getting it there?
Yeah.
That could be referred from your because it'll shoot pain down here.
Never. I would say it's shooting pain just like when I touch it, it's like debilitating.
Oh, okay.
That's how I know it's like.
It's fine. About 88.
Pretty good, right?
One. So that's 20 inches.
That's 20 inches right there.
Yeah, it's 20 inches.
What is this at right now?
That's 9
108?
feet. So actually you went 21 inches. So
Just like that.
we want you 30 plus.
I used to be.
Well, you're little, so you have to be 30
I have
plus.
to.
Which I wouldn't doubt if you are.
Well, I know I'm not today. That's for sure.
Oh, come on, don't shoot us down.
What?
He's downplaying himself.
I probably
downplaying himself. He's hustling us.
It's literally been like.
All of a sudden we were like, dang!
It's literally been like 3+ years of not doing any explosive.
Oh, yeah, right.
Come on, man, show us the bunnies.
There you go.
Bunnies.
That, what was that, the 4?
Yeah, 3 more. So that's 24 inches.
All that surfing, dude. All that surfing.
24 inches. Come on, you gotta hit 30. That means you gotta get 6 more. That's
I fit the 10.
10. 5. Come on. Come on. Slide. Slide. There you go.
Nice.
So that's 26. Wait, see, right there, man. You need to make a lot of gains. I mean, that's good, but
Hey, for not doing any plyos, I'm happy with this.
yeah, no. I'd like to see it 30 because I'd like you to go to like 36 or
Because
something.
I know I can do it, of course, with momentum, but the key is to not have
See,
any
like
momentum.
you're gonna, like you look at someone who you probably sequence a lot better. He's got some mobility issues. Colin, what's Colin been? 34, and he's a lot taller.
Yeah.
So, but I think that you can beat him on other things. But if you could get to that kind of power,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
All right. One more.
Come on, go get it. You gotta want it. You got 15 hours of sleep for this. Come on.
Nope.
Oh, close. All right, that's good. So we got 26. Get you some broads here. You hurting back?
Let's get you some breads.
Get you some broads.
some
That's when you
broads.
throw in like a scene of like some chicks.
Some ladies.
Like a Baywatch.
Which is the scene of Well, Steve.
I'm trying to do math in my head. It's 84, 87, 88, 74. I guess.
You can do a lateral broad too, I think. He's hustling this guy.
Just warming up. I saw I kept slipping yesterday, so I'm like, I'm not trying to slip. Okay. See if I got any more in the tank.
Not 40 yet. Seven on that. Come on, fly.
All right, that's good for today.
98. Let's do a lateral. Give me like a ice skater.
Okay.
Like an ice skater. And you can land on the
Stick
other
with the left, right?
Maybe 6'2".
What? 6'2"? Oh, it was like 6'6".
Oh, I saw a good 6'2". I don't know. How much?
That was 6'8". That was like 6'8". That was 6'6". There you go. 6'9".
Is that good?
Yeah, give it a look. say you're.
I feel if I use my arms better, I can get out to 7 over 7.
Yeah, okay. You're a little shy. I'd like to see your lateral a little better.
What's
you're-
better to you?
I don't like it. I don't like it being much less than a foot short. So you were 98 inches on your broad, 81 on the lateral broad.
So you want my lateral? Just to give me a thing to shoot for.
Yeah, I'd like it to be
8 feet.
84. So yeah, somewhere like right at 8 feet. You're close.
Foot short.
What his broad was 8 feet, right? Your lat.
Oh wait, never mind. You're right. You're
Your
right.
broad jump
7
was 8 feet.
That's what I meant. 7 feet.
I think we got at 82.
So another 2 inches.
Yeah, a couple inches. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, that's 7 feet. You just done did it. Don't break yourself though.
I know, that's why.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You just did 7 feet.
Barely.
What? No, that one was legit. No, no. You just did it again. You missed it. Like you legit did 7 feet.
That was 6 feet. I mean, I'm looking driveway.
That was his driveway.
Your hips hurting you that much?
I just never done this. I'm just like over exaggerating everything, feeling it. So I haven't worked lifted or did anything in like a week and a half, right? Because I'm back.
So your body's like, what's going on?
Yeah. But
That's good. Alright, that was good. 10 yards. Can you get the 10 yards? If you come in there and you could do the total body strength.
Yeah, make sure you want to go like that.
putting my back straight
Yeah,
like this,
use your
Brad.
arms and pull up as hard as you can. Everything going straight up.
I want to beat him. 3. Goodness gracious, 370.
Yeah.
What should this be at for me?
But like Miner did a 800. Just to give you an idea.
Like, what's that? Alright, you can reset it now?
Yeah, you don't get past it. It'll just take you past it.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. My back straight?
Yeah. Yeah, and if you hit 4, there you go, 450.
Okay, that's good for day 1.
Oh man. Gotta get some WD-40 in here, bro.
Yes.
Loosen you up.
Definitely not WD 390.
No.
I'll do this grip, get that thing set up. I'll do this grip.
Oh, the 10 yard, okay.
Definitely not.
Are you still playing Fortnite? Man.
The only thing is trying to get a grip on these things.
Hey Steve, watch this. I'm gonna redo my right one just to show you how much of a boss this is.
just gonna be a rush.
Okay, check, because it's shooting back on him. Can you see where it hits? Yeah.
135.
Damn!
Yeah.
Grip made a big difference. Should have put that on there a long time ago.
But if you look at the overall.
Masturbation muscles.
Yeah. Well, the thing is on the resale value, too, I mean, we're not really getting a lot of money to get it back because it's only had that mileage.
120.
What?
120.
120.
Your right hand must have been dating one of the Yankees.
Hey, Rose!
But that's the only thing crazy about the weighted ball is how big this got, like, with all that, the grip having to hold for the holds. It was just like,
Yeah, but when we do off-ball, we do a lot of flat back grip work.
Okay. You want strong grip strength. Look fat grips on those and go for about a 100-yard walk. Yeah.
You'll die.
Get some extra kill. Well, why do I want to
We got to the point where we would flip 45-pound plates and flip and catch them.
I can't get 45. I can catch 35. It's not 45.
All right, 10 yards. Got it?
So one direction, when I could walk with the walker, it's 30 feet. When I do it the way back, it's 20. It says 28. I think it's like how it's competing the resistance of the turf. So that's why I don't like using it. He's composed. He's not very fast, not very explosive, but he's composed. 40 years in the fight game will do that for you. Ready?
yeah, what am I supposed to get here, Brad?
Probably gonna come at us. Copyright.
What am I supposed to get here?
152 is the main to get.
Yeah, 3 counts of assault. Smash the bus in there.
Let me see if I trigger it then.
Dana said it's not helping.
So I'm gonna get away.
Dana White said it's not helping.
Okay, yep, you triggered it. All right, so now it's running. Can you hit it? Thank you, Brian. So it's gonna show Brian. He does something. Thank you, Brian. Love you, Brian. Best side. Yep. 167. I felt that. 167. Be nice.
Just 10 yards?
Yeah. Guys, you need some decel space. Get out of the way. And you need some support, some fan base. No fan base? No fan base. Everybody mind your own business. Woo! 162. We're going in the right direction. Is your back really bugging you that bad? I just feel weird, like trying to pick them up, but it's like. Yeah. 1-7. Oh, don't do that way. Going the wrong way. Don't ever. I'm bad with money. 153, I need. No way.
What's going on? No, I was baptizing. Hold on.
Gotta
You on
wet
the
that
other
thing a
side for
little
the
bit.
light? Or you get him on that? You get on the other side for the light or not?
What's up? Good night.
You don't get your back to the light when you shoot?
Oh no, you're good right here.
So you got that special camera, safety glasses.
Still might be better this way.
Safety glasses. That's a.
Okay.
Oh snap! Now look at Colin. He looks even more.
Looks like Eric Church.
Bro.
Get mine because I get a recoil.
Top gun.
Over here, so I gotta get going. All right, so just to explain to you, as Brent Porcio, Top Velocity, talks about the kinetic chain. The body is a kinetic chain. Well, the most perfect kinetic chain in the world happens to be a whip that I bought in Texas. This whip from my arm moving anywhere between 5 to 10 miles an hour. If I do it properly, the end of this whip is going to move 676 miles an hour and break the sound barrier. If you grab that little thing of that water behind me, I'm from Baltimore, I say water. This is the baseball baptism, all right? So if something moves 767 miles an hour, the water that's on this will evaporate. And if it evaporates, it'll put a spray on those safety glasses. And don't mind the nicks on the safety glasses. Don't worry about it. They were that way when I bought it, all right? Well, let's stand down. So we know the body is like a whip. And a whip, when it moves, what happens, the whip goes like this, and you're going to see what's called a fulcrum. That's the round little half sphere that you see that energy moves around. When we're pitchers, we have our spine, which is the fulcrum. What moves around the spine is our levers. We keep our levers in tight. That's how we throw the ball so hard. So if you trust me, and I see that you really don't trust me that much because you're covering the most important part of your body up right now, which is your knuckles on the throwing hand, right? The knuckles on the throwing hand. I understand why you're protecting it. But you can put it behind you if you want like that. See how it works. But what I want to do is I want to bring this straight up. And if I can get this to crack properly, it's going to break the sound barrier and go 767 miles an hour. And if you really look close, it kind of looks like a snake when it moves up here past your nose, doesn't it? All right, so we're going to get ready. And on the count of 3, I don't want you to move. Can you please not move for me? On the count of 3. 1, 2, hoo-yah! You feel it? Oh yeah.
I damn near Christmas.
I felt a lot of stuff. Very nice. Anybody else want to be baptized? Anybody else? I'll throw you up on it.
Someone, please.
I won't go through all the talking, but hey, congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Welcome to the baseball baptism.
Thank you.
Face of your field.
So let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Ready? All right. When I hit start, it's gonna go 4. I'm gonna give you a countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hear a beat and then throw. Okay? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Supposed to get
Yeah, nobody.
Why didn't you give me a
I thought long was done.
Do you have an internal radar?
I can do that. Man. I was doing it to one, and I was within one every time.
Okay.
Did someone get the pocket radar?
You got it.
Title what it was, even though you didn't get it.
Dude, I'm more accurate.
Matthew, aka Moose Linsky.
The moose?
No, not Lindsay. Linsky.
L-I-N-S-K-E-Y spelled like whiskey with an E-Y. What's more Irish than whiskey? L-I-N-S-K-E-Y. The Irish spell. Like Guadana.
Gwen Stefani.
I'm hearing you say that. It works, huh? Yeah, but I don't know who it is. Guadani. Brent Porcio. You gotta have a difficult last name to even consider working
Yeah, there's
here.
no easy names here.
No, no deviation. My name's Hal. Jalika kid.
Ivana Humpalati. Successfully downloaded. Practice one? You want practice one? Or? Oh, yeah, hit Brent. Watch your lips.
Smoking in hot, coming in hot. Did he just give you the finger?
He gave us the pause.
No, it was
79.
Alright, ready?
As much fucks practice.
Yeah. Brett, stand in. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
81.
It's each one.
Buffering. 83.
All right, we need a good.
So what did pocket right now?
I'm gonna switch you over. Can you just stand here?
I'll literally wear you like a human jump coat.
Stand right here so I can switch you over.
81.
What was that?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Left. When you're done with that, I'll show you this.
How's it look?
You look good? This was a good one.
No separation there at all. It's like.
And then we go to graphs, kinematic sequence. So your arm peaked, then your pelvis peaked, and then your trunk peaked. So your kinematic sequence is all messed up. So you're landing and your hips are late.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like me.
And then you're, yeah.
That.
So you gotta, look, you're just not driving out of your back leg.
I guess it more annoyingly.
Yeah. So you land, your foot's landed here and you've flown open. Your back leg isn't driven through and your hip is still closed. So now your arm just drags through. That's why you're having that shoulder problem. Not anymore? But you took a lot of time off from throwing, right? So you just gotta work on loading more into this and driving out of that back leg so this pelvis peaks higher and it peaks before. So you're going arm, pelvis, trunk, and it needs to go pelvis, trunk, arm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the first thing that you're starting to peak is the arm. We'll get them in a minute. Hey, you can start warming up. We'll have to look at it later. I gotta be up here. No. Right. He's going arm peaking, then his pelvis is peaking, and then his trunk is peaking. So you'll see he needs to get better at loading into his leg letting his momentum travel forward and down, and then driving and getting out of it to where this pelvis is peaking first higher, then the trunk, then the arm. So he's landing, his pelvis is still closed, he's just pulling his arm through, and the hips and everything are going together at the same time.
So one of the main focuses to allow that is the loading, the bending of the back.
He's just got to get more explosive out of it. He's got such a big frame that he's just so late.
Yeah.
So like he's landing front foot, and then everything is coming together. So that's why you see the arm starts to peak, then the pelvis peaks, then the trunk peaks. He's not getting much from his drive leg. He's not peaking that pelvis, driving it through to that position, and then landing. He's landing, pelvis is closed. Now it comes, but the shoulders come with it.
I gotta calibrate him.
So he's got to peak that, load into that, ride that momentum, peak that momentum into front foot strike to where he's landing in that separated position. And then the trunk peaks, and then the arm peaks.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about the other guy that was reversed.
Exactly.
Arm.
Yeah.
The
So he's
reverse
going
arm.
arm first, then the pelvis, then the trunk.
2,500.
There you go.
73.
Put your
Oh,
you'll be able to create an account on your
I have one already.
Oh, you do?
I see my instructor's code with my 6 sensors.
Oh, you have your instructor's code?
Oh yeah, I got it. The guy gave me 6 sensors for baseball and 6 sensors for golf.
Leave mine on there because I want to see what it does. I guess it won't send it to your account.
Yeah.
Will it?
No, because I'm not.
niños.
Well,
'Cause you're the-
email.
you
You might
got-
try to.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does. It's not creating.
Yeah, no worries. What was my password?
The viewer. I don't. I'm out. I'm sold out.
Nail, empirical, you're a bird.
I'm 12.
I've never trained in this weather.
R-O.
I'm looking forward to go back to New York.
R-O-C-K. Oh, the C was silent. What do you guys have me under? 5K?
Are you going to the mall?
No. Continue on. Shit happens.
Nate can't count to 5.
He can't even read!
Kid can't even read.
He can't even read. And he's like, and when I say take a break, I mean bring me my coffee. He's such a savage.
You guys watching Rough and Rowdy tonight?
I don't know what rough and rowdy is. You keep saying that like I know what it
fighting
means.
thing.
Bro, there's the Louisiana prisons do boxing matches that you that's open to the public.
I'm going to the chariot race.
Let's go.
April 21st. Yeah, they're doing bull riding and chariot racing. But
Bull
they,
riding and chariot racing?
Yeah, like medieval shit. Yeah, I can't wait. And they do rodeo poker too. You ever seen that?
No.
They put a
Well, they play
plastic.
poker and there's a bull in
Yeah,
there.
there's a bull in there.
And there's a shootout
You
at the
can't
end.
move. No, you can't move.
So,
Like you can
yeah.
move, but you can't bail.
Last one sitting at the table wins, but you play a game of poker with a bull. Ready?
I just want any excuse to wear a cowboy hat.
2,
Dude, you sound like a white girl.
go. 21st. Already call out work.
Sounds like a white girl, the ones that wear their boots to Bayou Country Superfest, but never break them out any other
Oh
time.
yeah, that's everyone in Ohio.
You got
It's like all these country girls all of a sudden come out. It's like you've never worn those. You just bought those.
Rapping in the bar. There's separation there.
It's my first time off the mountain all year.
nice, man.
No, there is separation. It didn't look like there was, but still, when that glove is with that trunk speed, it's driving that trunk speed.
You're pulling it.
So we want to try to calm it down and then get it more out of our hips to shoulder, like that transferring, not this transferring. So I'm happy. I don't need anything else. You good?
Yeah.
Why? You look good up there, Kyohi.
Thanks, man.
good.
I'm at one there.
I'm actually gonna use you. Let you get me better, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna use you as an example.
For a glove and that.
Well, no, just for your. You're one of the better speeds.
That's fine. I mean, I don't think I'm going to throw harder than this week.
But
I
you're
know,
here
like,
for
next
2 more.
week.
Yeah, we can do that. All right.
When that 162 becomes a 152.
I just want you to know, when I use your data, are you happy with it? Because I'm a brag.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I'm gonna brag about it.
yeah.
So.
Look at this guy. Hey, that's the hardest pitch I've thrown all year, all
And
off season.
that was off the Rapsodo, dude. The Rapsodo usually.
Soda?
Rapsodo. Hey, Rapsodo.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
shoots, brah.
Yeah, dude.
But
You gotta chill out. Do whatever you gotta do.
Hey, can you break them down?
off of other gun,
You mean
you
put,
probably be 90.
put these sensors on somebody? You guys shut them down. Yeah, I put them
Down.
I believe that's why they have that speed post, but I could. That's why I said that. That's why I read something on like
Well, that would mean,
YouTube.
I didn't look. Let's look at the arm speeds. I mean, let's look at the.
If it's
the
any
arm
different.
speeds. Yeah, it actually does look better.
It does have it
except
better?
for there, look. I don't get a lot of them to lay back well. It did, but look how it's just. Look at that. What was that?
Yeah.
That's not accurate. I don't know. I liked it. I think I'll stay there. Thank God I don't need this PC anymore.
Don't touch me like that.
When Brent was going down,
Grabbing
me
the
back
small
then,
of my back.
I was. I'll-
Steven, turn the sensors off and put it in back of the
Yep, got it.
Keep away from the device.
That's how the charging station.
That was Kyohi's idea.
There's reason there's Velcro over here.
That was Kyohi's idea.
You see that laid back though.
He won't get mad at you. He'll get mad at me. So I just lied and said it's your fault.
You threw already?
Yeah, one.